Welcome to Season 7 of the Thriving Mindfully podcast. This is Ananda Leeke, and it's been a minute since I've been in contact with you, since we connected, since we've built community and this movement together. This is a true gift that I've been given in my ministry of Thriving Mindfully and Ananda Leeke Consulting, my wellness company. It is a pleasure to be back. And so I want to share with you that things are shifting. Things are always shifting. Stuff is changing inside and outside of me and inside and outside of you. And so Season 7 is a deep journey. It's an adventure, y'all. And it is born out of the cocoon that I've been living in for the last several months. My mom and loving, wise, and well ancestor, Theresa B. Gartin Leeke, made her transition on July 9th, 2023 at 6:46 p.m. in my presence. I had the gift to be present, to serve as her spiritual midwife as she walked from this life into the life of an ancestor. And my mom is with me as I record this podcast, and as I move forward, I am taking my time and being soft as fuck with myself as I get used to life without her in the physical realm on Mother Earth. And it ain't easy. It ain't easy. And I plan to share what I am experiencing and learning and how it is expanding my thriving mindfully, this heart-centered approach to being present well in the real me, and how it can help you be present well in the real you in your life, relationships, and career. So get ready, y'all. We are stepping into a new territory. A new chapter is starting now. Join me in Thriving Mindfully in Season 7. Stay tuned for more. So I'm continuing to have this conversation about what it means to be a strategic CEO based on the lessons that my mom, Theresa B. Gartin Leeke, my loving, wise, and well ancestor, continues to teach me even in the spirit world. And so I've been looking at strategic CEO through the lens of a acronym that has come to me through a divine download from spirit, my angels, my loving, wise, and well ancestors, including my mom, my spirit guides, my master teachers, my Orisha, and the keepers of the Akashic records. Yes, I have a whole spiritual team that is working to help me move through this life. And so far, I've talked about two of the letters in strategic CEO, the S, which is show up for yourself as the real you through self-awareness, self-definition, self-love, self-worth, and self-celebration. And then the T is take great care of yourself by being soft as fuck with yourself. Yeah, those are two previous issues that you can go back and find wherever you look at this, you listen to this podcast on. So check it out. Today I wanted to talk about the R in strategic CEO, and that is about resourcing yourself. Resourcing yourself. That's all about getting the support you need to move through your life, relationships, and career. And that source of support can come through people. It can come from different experiences. It can come through education. It can come through tools, products, services, coaching, therapy, training, to name a few. So resource yourself. When you are a strategic CEO of your life, in your relationships and in your career and business, you resource yourself with people, with trained professionals sometimes, with different experiences, maybe with travel, maybe with education through trainings, maybe getting a degree, maybe just getting some skills. through tools that you may use, like this podcast or other podcasts, different products or services, coaching, therapy, human design, training. I mean, these are just some of the things that I have access. Yoga, Reiki, sound healing, writing. One of my biggest resources is the therapy that I have been getting since the beginning of the pandemic. That is how I have resourced myself as a strategic CEO in a massive way. And I want to give an example of how I recently realized I needed to reach out to my therapist for a session. And it was after writing in my journal, which I write myself what I call soft notes each day or every day, or every few days. Lately it's been every day. And so I wrote myself a soft note recently, and it included a poem that I wanted to read to you. And after I finished the poem, I realized I need to talk to my therapist about how I'm feeling, because this is something that I need some support with. So the poem doesn't have a title yet. It's just a poem, an untitled poem. Right as we entered the new astrological season, we found ourselves wide open, heart and hips, from yoga poses. That invited the wave of emotions to push out further into the ocean of our grief. We feel the full weight of the loss now, a loss that has sneaky tear showers and tornadoes and angry tantrums and restless and sleepless nights. A loss we are uncomfortable having. Why can't we just go back to the point in time before Mommy died? We know the answer is a no, yet we ask the question anyway, despite us being grown. We miss our mom, we miss our mom, we miss our mom. Damn it. Her death ain't fair. And it was that last line, damn it, that her death ain't fair, that really showed me that I was carrying some anger at the world, at spirit, at my mom for dying. And anger hasn't always been a very easy emotion for me to handle on my own. So knowing myself, by being aware of my emotions and what I may need support with, I was able to reach out to my therapist for a session and to discuss how I had been feeling. And that is really very important for me, because in the past I have been known to glaze over my feelings and not address things, and then they build up and then they explode, and it gets really, really messy and really, really intense, and can really fuck up some shit in my life. And I've learned over time, at least now at 58, to pause for a moment and ask myself, what do I need in terms of resources, in terms of support, in order to move forward? That's being a strategic CEO. That's being a full adult in my life, in my relationships, in my career. It's me owning myself and my shit and my stuff. So I want to invite you to think about, how do you resource yourself? What people, what experiences, what tools, what products, what services, what kinds of education or coaching or therapy or training, etc., do you need, or do you use or have used in the past to resource yourself so that you can stand fully as a strategic CEO in your life? Not perfect, by no means, and with some messiness on the side or in the middle or in between or in the forefront, But yeah, how can you be this full, whole person with all your stuff as a strategic CEO? So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I'd love to hear from you. So share your thoughts on what it means to be strategic CEO in your life, in your relationships, in your career. Does that even resonate with you? And then how are you resourcing yourself as you move through your journey in life? How are you getting the support? What kind of support are you getting? Share your thoughts in the comment sections or hit me up on social media or wherever you find this podcast episode. You can send me a DM, a direct message, or you can email me. Thank you in advance for sharing. Thanks for tuning in. And as I always like to say, may we all continue to embrace thriving mindfully in everything that we think, feel, say, and do. See you next time. Did you know that mindful self-care is your birthright and your superpower for being the real you and serving others in your life, relationships, and career? You get 1,440 minutes each day. You are worth 45 minutes of mindful self-care twice a month. That's right. I want you to commit to 45 minutes of mindful self-care twice a month with my support during the Thriving Mindfully Academy's mindful self-care classes that are offered on the 2nd and the 4th Mondays of each month. Join me on September 11th, 25th, October 9th, 23rd, November 13th, and 27th, and the last class is December 11th from 8 to 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via Zoom. Go to AnandaLeeke.com/movement to get your ticket. Register now, and I'll see you in the monthly Thriving Mindfully Academy's Mindful Self-Care class. See you then. Bye. I'm super excited to offer the Soft as Fuck Sunday series in DC. That's right. If you're in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area on September 24th or December 10th, join me for an amazing afternoon of meditation, journaling, intention setting, drawing, community sharing with a sound bath meditation, moon and seasonal wisdom, and me holding sacred space for you to connect with the autumn equinox on September 24th from 2 to 3 p.m. and to prepare for the winter solstice on December 10th from 2 to 3 p.m. All of these classes will be held at Key Kratom CBDT, 1517 U Street Northwest in DC. You can go to AnandaLeeke.com/soft to get your tickets for $23. I'll see you at Soft as Fuck Sundays. Bye. One of the ways that I've been able to prepare myself and to take action from a grounded place in my body, in my breath, in my life is through human design. Human design is an amazing self-empowerment, and it's IN-POWERMENT, empowerment, because it's from the inside out. It's a self-empowerment and self-discovery tool that was introduced to me in 2021 through a coaching experience. And over the past 2 years, I have experimented with it and integrated it into my life, my relationships, and my career and my business. And it is a lifelong journey. It's a lifelong experiment. I am now bringing it into a space where I'm offering it to folks like you to support you in preparing yourself and taking action in your life, your relationships, and your career and business. It marries my thriving mindfully, heart-centered approach to being present well in the real you. And I use it with my coaching clients. I use it with the Thriving Mindfully Academy members. And now I want to invite you to explore it with me as your human design doula. In human design, you are called to give birth, if you will, to yourself, the real you. And we do that every single day. We do it every single moment. We get 1,440 minutes each and every day. And in each minute, you're birthing yourself. I mean, you're always changing. You're always growing. And so in order to navigate that process, I'm here acting as a doula, someone who can midwife you through this experience, help you understand what human design is based on where you are in your life, help you take the parts of human design that resonate with you the most, because at different times, different things resonate with us, and help you understand it, help you see how you can use it as a tool to connect with your own body's awareness and wisdom. If you're interested, I want to invite you to visit my website. Go to anandaleeke.com/human design to learn more about how we can work together. I offer 2 types of readings. There's a basic reading, and then there's a more advanced reading once you have an understanding of human design. Check it out. There's also a video that walks you through my own human design experience and gives you some basic information about human design. There are other podcast episodes for the Thriving Mindfully podcast that you can check out. Just go to AnandaLeeke.com/podcast, or wherever you find this podcast, you can look and see in the archive the human design episodes. So I look forward to connecting with you more about human design. If you're looking for ways to inspire and empower yourself to be present well in the real you, and you want to take advantage of some of the things that I use, check out my Amazon store. Go to amazon.com/shop/Ananda Leeke, and there you'll find the Thriving Mindfully store, which is filled with recommendations on things that I have used in my own life, relationships, and career to be present well in the real me. Check out my 3 mindfulness books, my yoga and self-love inspired novel, Love's Troubadours, my mindful creativity memoir, That Which Awakens Me, and my mindful technology memoir, Digital Sisterhood, in addition to various books, various products, essential oils, crystals, wisdom card decks, all kinds of things that I've used in my own life and spiritual and self-care practices to be who I am today, including the sound bowls that I use, the Koshi chimes, the ocean drum, you name it, it's there. Check it out. Thank you for patronizing me on Amazon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye. Thanks for tuning in to the Thriving Mindfully podcast. If you're ready to be inspired and empowered with my coaching support, join me in the Thriving Mindfully Academy. Visit anandaleeke.com/academy. Now, if you're ready to dive deeper and move past your comfort zone with my one-on-one coaching program, book a discovery call with me today. Visit anandaleeke.com. If you need something juicy to read, check out my 3 mindfulness books, Love's Troubadours, a self-love and yoga-inspired novel, That Which Awakens Me, a mindful creativity memoir, and Digital Sisterhood, a mindful technology memoir. Go to anandaleeke.com/books. All of my books are available on Amazon.com. Well, that about wraps us up. And as I always like to say, may we all continue to embrace thriving mindfully in everything that we think, feel, say, and do. See you next time.